When he was first introduced, Jean didn't have much faith in humanity. He wanted to join the military police brigade and live a quiet life. He was determined to be one of the strongest members of the 104th Cadet Corps and did everything he could to become an MP. Always honest, he told his comrades that they would die by joining the Survey Corps, which is what began his rivalry with Eren. However, he would eventually become a member of the Survey Corps himself and find his trust in others. Marlowe joined the military police brigade hoping that he could make that branch of the military better. However, when he found out that he couldn't, he decided to join the Survey Corps. At the time, the two branches were fighting against each other and the Survey Corps didn't trust him. After Jean had him prove his loyalty by giving him the opportunity to kill him, Marlowe became a member of the group. Sadly, he would not be in it for long. Armin was always one of the smartest characters in the series. However, when the Survey Corps fought against the Armored Titan, the Colossal Titan, and the Beast Titan, Armin couldn't come up with a plan at first. He asked Jean to make their decisions while he thought of what they could do. Jean did his best to keep his friends safe and after Armin thought of a plan, they defeated the Colossal Titan. When the Survey Corps and the military police brigade began to fight each other, Jean almost died at the hands of an MP. Since the MP hesitated, however, Armin was able to save Jean's life and killed their enemy. This made Jean realize that Levi was right and the squad began to respect their captain more. Jean's best friend in the 104th Cadet Corps was Marco. The two planned on becoming MPs together until Marco was killed in the Battle of Trost. Jean decided that he would avenge his friend against the Titans by becoming a Survey Corps member. As the corpses were being burned, Jean walked up to his other friends and told them what he decided. The war between Marley and Eldia came to an end when Eren was able to turn the walls protecting Paradis back into the Colossal Titans they once were. He used them to destroy other countries and give his friends the freedom he always wanted. However, Jean and the other surviving members of the Survey Corps couldn't allow Eren to destroy the world, even if it meant their war would end. When Reiner and Bertholdt revealed themselves as the Armored Titan and the Colossal Titan, their friends couldn't believe it. They had trained together for years and never suspected them of being the murderers that invaded their island. When Jean, along with Connie, Sasha, Armin, Mikasa, and Historia confronted Bertholdt, they had a meaningful conversation and tried to understand why the people they cared for deceived them. After Jean decided to join the Survey Corps, he spoke with some of his friends about why he changed his mind. Shortly after, Erwin, the commander of the Survey Corps, spoke to all of the recruits and tried to persuade them to join him. Anyone who wouldn't was asked to walk away. Jean and his friends watched each other as they made their final decision. He stood there alongside a few of the others as the majority of the recruits left. Even though he never wanted to become a member of the Survey Corps, he knew that it was what he had to do. When the Survey Corps decided to stop Eren, Jean hesitated to go with them. He had everything that he wanted in Paradis and could finally live a peaceful life. All that he needed to do was let Eren kill all of their enemies. But he knew that Marco would have wanted Jean to save the world with the rest of the Survey Corps. He gave up the life he wanted, making his best friend proud. The Survey Corps weren't the only ones that went against Eren. Marley's warrior unit also joined the fight, turning enemies into comrades. Jean was finally able to learn about the truth of Marco's death from Reiner and Annie. After Marco heard a private conversation between Reiner and Bertholdt, they killed him. Reiner forced Annie to take Marco's vertical maneuvering equipment and left him to be eaten by a Titan. His final words were, "We haven't even tried to talk this out yet." When Jean heard this, he realized that all of their problems could have been solved if they had listened to each other before fighting and decided that they would try to convince Eren to stop the rumbling rather than kill him.